Gatekeepers of the Cosmic System, 2014. Chief and author James Gunn expressed in November 2014 that, as well as having the essential story for Watchmen of the World Volume 2, 2017, while chipping away at the primary film, he likewise had thoughts for a potential third film, 32. Regardless of this, he was uncertain in June 2015 if he could be engaged with a third Gatekeepers film, saying that it would rely on how he felt subsequent to making Volume 2, 33. In April 2016, Wonder Studios president Kevin Feige, the maker of the Gatekeepers films, said a third film was anticipated. The establishment as a component of the Wonder True to Life universe, MCU, in 2020 and beyond. 34. In Walk 2017, Gunn said there would be a third film without a doubt. We're attempting to figure it out, 35, before long adding that there were no particular designs for the movie at this point, however that Wonder would need to make it except if something goes terribly, which is consistently conceivable, you never know. 36. He likewise emphasized that he had not concluded whether he would be coordinating the film, and that he planned to sort out his inclusion and his next project throughout the following 2 or 3 weeks. 35. Part of Gunn's hesitance to get back to the establishment came from not having any desire to chip away at it without Michael Rooker, whose person from the initial 2 movies, Yondu Udonta, passed on toward the finish of Volume 2, 37. Gunn reported in April 2017 that he would get back to compose and coordinate Gatekeepers of the World Volume 3. He said the film would be set after Justice Fighters, Limitlessness War, 2018, and Vindicators, Final Stage, 2019, and would close the tale of this emphasis of the Gatekeepers of the World, and assist with catapulting both old and new Wonder characters into the following decade and beyond. 38. He likewise felt that the 3 Watchmen movies would cooperate overall, telling one story. 39, with the third film tying a ton of stuff together from the initial 2 and giving a ton of replies on many things. 40, Gunn additionally wanted to work with Wonder on the future of the Wonder vast universe. 38, he was set to start work on Volume 3 not long after finishing his work as chief maker and expert on Endlessness War. 41, on returning for the third film, Gunn said, I could not have possibly said okay in the event that I didn't have a genuinely clear thought of where we were going and what we planned to do. I'm not a person that is about to make it happen in the event that I don't have a dream for it. 39. After initially remembering Adam Warlock for his content treatment for Volume 2, Gunn and Feige noticed the significance of the person on the grandiose side of the MCU and implied that he would show up in Volume 3, 42. In May 2017, after the arrival of Volume 2, Gunn said he would make the third film over the course of the following 3 years, 43, and affirmed that Palm Clementif would repeat her job as Mantis. 44. 11. He likewise expected to have Elizabeth Debicki repeat her job as Aisha. 45. By mid-June, Gunn had finished the primary draft of his content treatment for the third film, and was thinking about changing a piece of character data he had set behind the scenes of the mugshot grouping in the main film, when the Watchmen are caught by the Nova Corps. 46. In September, Gunn emphasized that Volume 3 would be delivered in somewhat under 3 years, 47, as the film had secretly been set for discharge on May 1, 2020. 48. Toward the finish of February 2018, Gunn wanted to meet with imprint Hamill about potentially showing up in the film. 49. In April, Chris Pratt was set to repeat his job as Peter Plume/Star-Lord. 50. 11. And the next month, Dave Bautista affirmed that he would repeat his job as Drax the Destroyer. 51. Wonder got the finished first draft of the screenplay from Gunn toward the finish of June, in front of the start of official pre-creation on the film. 52. On July 20, 2018, Disney and Wonder disavowed Gunn. This came after moderate pundits started circling old tweets he had made seeing questionable subjects like assault and pedophilia, and required his firing. 53. 54. The Walt Disney Studios director Alan F. Horn expressed, the hostile mentalities and explanations found on James' Twitter channel are faulty and conflicting with our studio's qualities, and we have cut off our business relationship with him. 53, while not piece of the choice to shoot gun, the Walt Disney Organization president. Bounce Iger upheld the consistent choice from the different leaders at Wonder and Walt Disney Studios. 55. Accordingly, Gunn said in a progression of tweets that when he began his vocation he was making films and making quips that were unbelievable and untouchable. However, felt as he has created personally, so has my work and my humor. He proceeded, "It's not to say I'm better, but rather I'm extremely, not the same as I was a couple of years prior. Today I attempt to establish my work in affection and association and less out of frustration. My days offering something, since it's stunning, and it are over to attempt to get a response." In a different explanation, Gunn said the tweets at the time were completely fizzled and lamentable endeavors to provocative, and I get it and acknowledge the business choices taken today. Indeed, even these numerous years after the fact, I assume total ownership for the manner in which I behaved then. 53.